How did authors get books published centuries ago? Imagine a world before Amazon, ebooks, or even large printing presses. Getting a book into the hands of readers was a whole different story back then. Let's explore how authors made their works available to the world centuries ago. In those days, authors often sold their manuscripts directly to booksellers or printers. This meant they handed over the full rights to their work, and the bookseller or printer took on all the costs and risks of printing. Authors usually received a one-time payment, called a lump sum, instead of royalties. They had little control over how their books were published or sold afterward. Another common method was publication by subscription. Authors or printers would gather a list of people willing to pay upfront for a copy of the book. These subscribers were often friends, family, or influential figures. The money collected helped cover the printing costs. Sometimes, the subscribers' names were printed inside the book as a mark of honor and social status. This system was like an early form of crowdfunding, requiring a lot of effort to secure enough subscribers and keep them updated on progress. Before the printing press became widespread, manuscripts were handwritten. These handwritten copies circulated within small groups, like households, schools, or literary clubs. People copied texts into notebooks called commonplace books, which stored favorite passages and writings. Sometimes, these manuscripts eventually reached printers or editors who decided to publish them. The printing industry was often controlled by guilds or companies, like the Stationers' Company in London. These groups held monopolies on printing and selling books for many years. They regulated who could print and sell books, which helped prevent unauthorized copies. They also played a role in creating early copyright laws, like the British Copyright Act of 1709, which started to protect authors' rights. Technological improvements in the 17th century, such as better typefaces and printing presses, made printing faster and cheaper. This meant more books could be produced and sold at lower prices. As transportation improved with railways and steamships in the 18th and 19th centuries, books could reach wider audiences, making reading more accessible. In America, printing began in the 1630s and 1640s, often with government support. Early publishers relied on subscription sales and selling books through local booksellers or hawkers. Copyright laws in the United States came later, in 1790, helping authors earn royalties and protect their work. Books were often published in serialized parts or with simple covers meant to be rebound by readers. This was a practical way to keep costs down and match reading habits of the time. Looking at all these methods shows how authors and publishers worked together long before modern publishing houses or digital platforms. They relied on community support, patronage, and early funding systems to share their stories. This history helps us appreciate the journey of books and how the must-read classics of all time found their way into our hands.